Hello, 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 it's Kathy Vidal at MyStampin'Spot.com coming to you with Make It Monday. No, coming to you with 10 Minute Tuesday. See where my head's at? All right. Okay, this, believe it or not, is the inspiration for whatever we make here today. I really like these. These are part of the Christmas catalog, and I don't know about you, this does not scream Christmas to me. It is part of a suite of products. They're the Adhesive, Iridescent adhesive back discs. So they're not a sequin. They are just like a flat dot. I mean, they're not raised at all, so if you have trouble shipping products, this is great. So they're kind of like a gem, only they have no, hey Janet, only they have no, they're not raised. They're nice and flat. Hey Tina, thanks for being here. Okay, so this is my inspiration. I looked up the colors. We have Granny Apple Green, this is clearly white, this is Melon Mambo, this is Pool Party, and this is Real Red. So I pulled Pool Party, Granny Apple Green, and Melon Mambo inks. That's to start with. So this is the suite here that we're talking about. This paper, I think I told people, hey, Marsha, thanks for being here. Karen, how are you? I think I remember saying I will probably use this as birthday paper instead of Christmas paper, a lot of it. Now, this is clearly very Christmassy, as is this. These are like the old-fashioned strands of lights. These are like the new ones. But some of these designs, they scream birthday to me, not Christmas. I don't think of Christmas as that. However, look at the back. It does say, fa la 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 la. Thank you for sharing. Even this, it's Christmas trees, but the color combo, I don't know. I guess I'm just stuck. Oh, yeah, no, this DSP is 12 by 12. I happen to really love this. I grew up, I was a kid in the 70s. This is really the 70s. I was a teenager in the 80s, but kid in the 70s. So, my inspiration's coming from this bling. Like I said, they are flat, and I figure I will use this. I pulled this stamp set simply because I hadn't worked with it. So this is under the Christmas catalog. So wishing you warm blessings of Christmas. Sorry, clearly someone walked by. But best wishes for a fun-filled future together. Enjoy your special day. It's your birthday. And this is called Modern Garden. And where is that? Oh, here it is. Oh, and it's got this great oval punch. I don't know if you've seen me use that or not yet. Well, I have my make and takes for this month. They are using the Modern punch. So this is how we got here now. There is DSP that goes with this. It's actually in my make and takes, but I was choosing not to use it. Love that. Don't you love that? Okay. Let's go back to this page here. So also on this page, here, I brought over the foil paper in case you haven't seen it. If you like all things, hey Karen, Tina, how are you? If you like all things bright and shiny, this is your paper. Look, you can see my room. Look at my desk, what a mess. So it's in Granny Apple Green and in Melon Mambo. And it's very flashy. You get 2 sheets of each. It's 12 by 12. Not sure I'm going to use that. We're going to see. It also has this, oh, I didn't bring the right ribbon over. I brought over wrong ribbon. So it has an iridescent ribbon. I brought over one that has a silver edge to it. The iridescent ribbon in the bundle does not have the sheen, the silver edging to it. Then I brought over the cardstock to match the dots. Now, I would never put these colors together until I put the colors together. Wasn't planning on using them together, but I actually kind of like it. So, let's get to work here. See what we can make. When I looked at all these papers, This stuck out to me, the dots and the stars. Now I thought if I was stamping flowers, the smaller star pattern might be better. Hey Jennifer, thanks for being here. Might be better than the bigger dots. But I'm open to suggestions. I'm going to wait. Let's wait and see what we stamp here first, okay? And then we will, I have a feeling I will be stamping and perhaps cutting. I don't know, fussy cutting. So I'm going to start. Here's my flowers. So clearly these are the centers to some of these flowers. And this almost looks like a poinsettia. Like this would be layered together as a poinsettia. These almost seem like they could be layered together. I may try to layer this on this and see what that looks like. I'm going to start there. Now, I'm playing with this for the first time, as you can see. Hey, Donna. Hey, Maria, how are you today? So, I think what I'll do is I'm going to do this big image. So, I'm doing this big image in the Melon Mambo. Let me make sure we get it. So, I'm going to guess, just looking at it this way, that I'm going to be missing ink because it's a brand new stamp set and I should have used my eraser, but we're going to find out. Sorry about my dogs barking. Yeah, I'm going to clean this off. Give this a good spritz here. And I'm going to move all the stuff on my desk that's falling everywhere. This is going to be longer than 10 minutes today. I hope you didn't have an appointment you needed to go to. So sometimes the photopolymer sets, they have like a film on them. And so if you take an eraser, I think Amazon is backing up my driveway. I think. I hear that beeping noise. I think that's why my dogs are barking. So in the factory, they kind of have like a little finish on them when they're produced. And sorry, I was just going to close that door. So sometimes they have like a little finish on them, and it's almost like an oil, kind of. I'm calling it a finish, but I don't know if that's an accurate term. There we go. Better. Okay. I know I'm going to want to put a green stem on this. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here now by these pooches. These silly pooches. Okay, let me put a granny apple green stem on this. Let's see, I think I will have it come... I'm going to test it over here just to see how I like it. Don't think I like it like that. It actually looks like it should be to a smaller flower, doesn't it? I'm gonna stamp a couple separate because I don't know that I'm going to be married to those. And I am going to try a smaller flower or two. Oh, now I'm seeing. I gotta get the catalog. So I'm just realizing, you can tell I hadn't looked at this. Look how there's little sprigs of leaves here. I bet that goes in and around one of the flowers. I'm gonna get the catalog. I'm gonna put this here just to see a picture of how they used it. So interesting. Looks here like they stamped dark ink on lighter paper. These little dots are in the center of what I thought was a poinsettia. So they don't have a great sample here. Let me see if there's one in the back of the book of how they used all these. Oh no, I forgot the main catalog. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at all my stamps. It's easy to lose the photopolymer, isn't it? Yeah, so even here, they don't show a great example. So, we're going to give it a try. We're going to see what happens. So, I'm going to do a smaller one of this. Kind of like that. I'm going to try to put that on here. See what that looks like on here. There we go. Oh, I do like that. I wish I'd inked it a little more. My block is a little bit big. I don't know if you can see this or not. There actually is a little wavy pattern to that stamp that these little petals fit in. If you turn it the right way. Like that. I need a smaller block. And I'm going to use the tip of my finger. There is a little round circle stamp, but sometimes it's just easier to improvise if you have tiny little pinkies like I do. Okay, that's one flower. Let's try this one. Maybe I'll do this one in Pool Party. I think I should have cleaned this one as well. Oh, nope, not bad. Okay, and again, I'm going to use my finger to add color to the center, like that. And let's see if we have, I like this little bunch of flowers. I might. So we're going to build a kind of landscape on the DSP, a landscape of florals. And somewhere in here are 3 little leaves. Here they are. I'm not really sure where these go yet, but I'm going to see if I can figure it out. I'm thinking they probably go around this little bundle. I'm going to turn my paper until I can figure it out. Oops. I need a smaller block. I found a smaller block, which will really help here. I'm going to stamp this flower again. Only this time I'm going to do my leaves first to see if it's easier to figure out. Sometimes I have trouble seeing it square on, so when I go backwards and I don't look at it the way I expect it to be, sometimes it makes more sense to me. Aha. So, basically, this longer image here is going to come in between these leaves here. It's funny how your brain works. When I want to see it one way, my mind tries to make it happen that way. There we go. So sometimes when you do it backwards, it can really, it distracts you. It doesn't look like what you think it should look like. Oh, my vision's awesome. My vision is awesome, Connie. I keep telling my husband how dirty the house is and the things he needs to do for me. And he keeps looking at me like, glad we spent the money on those eyes, honey. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use this big flower unless I decide to do one in the background in a lighter color. So for now, I'm just going to hand trim these very quickly. And I promise I'll be quick. And they won't be perfect, and that's okay. Sometimes they can't always be perfect. How's the weather where you are today? We are having a glorious day here in southern New Hampshire. Beautiful day to be alive in New Hampshire. Had the pups out back playing. My one guy, my little guy, he can't play fetch enough. If I throw the ball 100 times, he will go get it 100 times. It's funny how. And my other one, all he wants to do is sleep on the couch. Do you let your dogs on the furniture? I shouldn't let my dog on the furniture, but I do. He's my family. Sunny and a little cool. Nice in Michigan. Good to hear. Okay. So now, this one's a little tricky because you have to be careful with these thin stems not to come in too close, or else you really can mess things up. And you know, now that I'm really looking at this, I may not even use this as a stem. I may cover that stem right up and just use it as leaves. We'll find out. We'll see. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this on the smaller yellow star print from the DSP pack. I do like the big polka dots, but I think that will be incredibly busy with these little flowers. I think the print is just too big and bold for what I have going. Okay. I should have pre-thought this and pre-stamped and cut it, and I'm sorry I didn't. Because I know. Oh, did you all see? It's supposed to be rain next week here. Oh, rain in Missouri. Well, do you need rain in Missouri? I'm not sure what your weather's been like this summer. Did you see that the clearance rack was refreshed? I can't believe I forgot to ask you that. There are some good deals. That awesome gingham paper that came out of the spring catalog that was in like the pinks and blues and the greens, that was on sale for a crazy price. I want to say $2.40 maybe? I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it was. And the Valentine's paper from last spring. Oh, I just cut the petal off. Well, we're going to have to cover that petal up. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to start with a card base. Not a card base. I'm going to start with a layer. Oh, but look at, I don't know if I like this with these colors. All right, I might be, oh, very busy. Very, very busy. I'm going to cut 2 pieces because I'm not really sure that I'm going to love what's going on here. I'm trying to use this DSP. Okay, so I am doing 4 by 5 3/4. No, by 5 1/4. And what base it goes on will be a mystery. I'm going to put these stamps off to the side. I'll leave the box there so you can see it. I just don't want to lose one of those little photopolymer stamps while I'm working here. Okay, let's try this. Let's try, you know, I'm not sure I'm going to use either of these papers. That's pretty bright, but it doesn't match the flowers I did. I'm in a pickle here. I didn't pick the right DSP for what I was trying to do. Let me try this one. I'm going to try the stripes. Because the stripes at least have a little bit of everything in it. So I'm doing 4 by 5 1/4. Now, even though I cut them all, the good thing is they're all standard layers, so they're easily... Oh, yes. Much better. Okay. I'm going with the stripes. Stripes and flowers look better together. So now, do we like it on the pool party, the granny apple, or the melon mambo? Anybody have an opinion? I do kind of like it on the melon mambo. I definitely do like it on that pool party. and on the granny apple green. Oh, you did a video on your page. I will check it out, Connie. Anybody have an opinion? Do you like the bright or the blue? What do you think? I think I might go with the blue. As odd as that is. Karen Green, catching. 10 o'clock, where Kathy is. Thanks for being here, Kathy. All right, I think I'm going to do the blue just to make it a little more muted. Hopefully that's what you guys liked as well. Oh, Maria says blue. Karen says blue. All right. Well, there we go. I'm not on an island unto myself. All right. I am going to commit, because I do not think I'm going to do ribbon, only because this card is so busy as it is. I'm going to commit to just putting this layer right on here. Now, where did my... Do you like the modern label punch, or do you like the new... this is an online exclusive hexagon, heartfelt hexagon punch. Which one do you like better? What do you think? Because we'll do one shape or the other. I'm going to punch one or the other. How about I punch them both, and then you can, well, you're selecting. Oh, it might be this heartfelt hexagon shape. I do think I like that. So this is an online exclusive. This is the stamp set that goes with it. Maybe we'll consider using that. It has a great with sincere sympathy. Let's eat cake, Mr. and Mrs. I hope your day is filled with joy. Sending you lots of love and hugs. Okay, we have a couple for the hexagon, so let's go there. Well, let's decide. I don't think this says sympathy. I think we can forget that, right? I think I'm going to do It's Your Birthday. Only I put my stamps on the other table so I wouldn't lose it. So, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. Okay, I have my It's Your Birthday stamp. And I may do this in the granny apple green to bring that out. And I'm going to stamp it to one side or the other in order to allow me plenty of room for those flowers. I think I'll stamp it off to the left. There we go. Close up my ink pad. I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we're just going to arrange our flowers around it. Where should we put it? I think I'm going to put it up and to the left a little bit because I'll have my flowers come down around it. There we go. I think that's how I'm going to do it. My flowers are floating out there a little bit in space, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. We will add some gems that'll help bring it back down. There we go. Need a mini dimensional here. A couple of them. Okay. Perhaps, since this stem is hanging down, you know what? I'm getting rid of that stem. Do you hate that I'm getting rid of that? I am. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, stem. There we go. I like that better than the stem. Maybe, oh, here's what we'll do. Maybe We'll turn it into leaves. We'll turn that stem into leaves. What do you think? Sometimes you just have to be creative. Sometimes you just have to think outside the box. I'm going to put the bright melon mambo ones. Maybe we'll throw some green ones on here. And I'm going to put a pool party gem there. And a melon mambo one there. And I think we have sufficiently adorned that. There we go. You didn't have to have this. Sorry, Connie. Oh my, creative by Crazy Connie. Oh yes, I will check that out, Connie. I will check that out. So what do you think? Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. I love it. If you decide to go visit the clearance rack and you spend $35, I'll send you the make and takes for free. I was actually packaging up a batch today. And what else? I won't see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I will see you Thursday for Thankful Thursday. And we will be using this shimmery white embossing paste. I'll have a whole bunch of samples for you. And we'll play with it. And I'll show you what I did with it. And that's that. All right. Thank you for being here, you guys. I really appreciate it. And I will see you Thursday. I'll post in the morning what time. Not sure yet how my day is going to go. Okay? Have a great afternoon. Be well, everybody. Thanks.